Every superhero need his theme music. No one man should have all that power. The clock's ticking, I just count the hours. Stop tripping, I'm tripping off the power.
Okay, welcome to another edition of EastLASportsScene.com, and this time we're at the Pangos All-American Classic here at Cabrillo High School in the city of Long Beach. And speaking with us, Joey de la Rosa. Joey, how you doing, son?
I'm all right. I'm feeling good today.
Okay, Joey, this is a special moment. You're out here in California, sunny climate. You hail from New York City, right? Let's talk a little bit about Joey de la Rosa, how you got into the game.
It was pretty good. Like, I was playing at high school, Impact Academy, and I went to a showcase in Las Vegas. And then I think that's pretty much what they seen me at and sent me an invitation. And they called me last week to come to California.
Okay, last week we were looking at the Nike, the Elite Youth Basketball League, and was wondering, were you able to play in that one and one of the two other sessions or not?
No, I played with a Nike Elite team, but I couldn't come to California due to the fact that I had a appointment for my eye because I'm about to get surgery on my eye. Okay. Yeah, so I couldn't come. That was one tournament I had to miss out.
Okay. And your parentage, your lineage, your ancestry from your parents from the Dominican Republic. Yeah. Let's talk a little bit about that, how that happened, how you're in New York City.
I'm originally from New York City, born and raised in the Bronx. Okay. And I come from a Dominican descent. My mom is from Dominican Republic, so is my father. My mom is from some place named La Capital, and my dad is from some place named El Ceibo in Dominican Republic.
It's very important to have the heritage represented, of course, in New York City, and of course here all over the country. We're seeing more and more Latino players. Grievance, of course, you know what's happening with a lot of the players. Yeah. We've had here at UCLA Lorenzo Mata, and we're seeing more and more players pop up on the radar screen that are of Latin American heritage.
Yeah, I know. One of my favorite players is Al Horford, and like 3 weeks ago I was out in Maryland with Gravis Vasquez from Maryland University. He's a not Dominican, but he's like from Venezuela, yeah. Yes, of course. So he told me, I learned a little bit about him and stuff like that.
Okay, we're seeing again a lot of competition here. High schools all over the country, United States of America, and now we're seeing more and more of the foreign countries sending their players here to get better.
Yes, yes. Well, it's everybody came to the camp just for one reason, to compete, and it's not just anybody, it's just the top players in the country that just came out here to show their natural talents and skills of basketball.
Now, you played at an early age, and then your parents saw that you were going to be a very, very big son. You passed 6 feet at the grammar school age, and then in middle school you're already 6'5". Let's talk about how it was growing up and then becoming a very, very a tall child at your age.
Well, growing up, actually, I was playing baseball at the age of 12, and it's like something I do. Like in my country, everybody play baseball in the Dominican Republic, so I started playing baseball at the age of 12, but then I seen over that summer, I started growing a little too tall. I was like, I don't think I want to do this no more. So then I started playing basketball, and then from there it went on.
Okay. Yeah. And here you are now, coming 6'9", 6'10" at least. 6'11". 6'11", my goodness. And you've got one more year to school at Monte Verde.
Yeah, Mount Verde in Florida, yes. I will be doing my senior year in Mount Verde in Florida. And that will be 2011, and hopefully I could just from there go to college and stuff like that.
Okay, now let's talk about the recruiting circuit now, because it's very important. You're going to be a senior. A lot of schools, a lot of coaches have sent in letters, or going to be able to see you in some of the summer encounters you're going to be playing. Any one college come to mind first for you?
I really like Georgetown, and I've been up there on a couple of visits and stuff on an unofficial visit, and I was in Maryland like 3 weeks ago. So those are pretty good schools I like, but right now I'm just really open to everybody. Okay. I'm not gonna name no schools right now. Sure. I got half of the Big East recruiting me, a couple of SECs and ACC schools.
Yeah. Okay, and you know, Big 12, there's Pac-10 out here in California.
From the Big 12, I mostly say Colorado State and Oklahoma State is recruiting me from the Big 12.
Let's talk about now your position on the floor. You can be a versatile power forward, or you can be at center. Are the coaches working with you in both positions?
Yes. Actually, I'm a power forward center. I like to work on my jump shot, 15-footer, not three-pointers, and mostly on the block, on the hook shot, up and under, drop step, and that's just about it.
Okay, now if we're looking, you said Al Horford was one of your favorite players with the Atlanta Hawks, but there's got to be some more that you're patterning some of your game after. Can you name some of those players, either in college or in the pros?
I like Al Horford, that's in the Atlanta Hawks. Kevin Garnett, that's in Boston. Amari Stoudemire, and I also like Austin Dave from the Pistons.
Okay. Yes.
I like him, his game and stuff.
A lot of good players. And here in the Classic, let's tell us a little bit what's going to happen in the next hour or so. Is there going to be a top 20 and top 40 game?
There's a top 50 game and a top 25 game in the camp going on in the next hour or so.
You'll be playing in one of those?
Most likely.
Top 25. Okay. Let's see, Joey. Anything? Oh, the course of in your school. You got to be taking some college prep classes, or what you like academically. Is it math, science, or English? One of those.
My strongest point academically is history. I like history, and now I'm preparing for my SAT. I already took it the first time. I scored 1260 on it. So I'm going to take it again. Try to get a higher score if I can.
Okay. And for one of the last phases I'm going to talk to you about, Joe, if you don't mind, is your family, your heritage, because how important your parents know that coming from Latino heritage, how important it is to have Spanish spoken in the home, because you have an extended family. And so when you go to the Dominican Republic, le van a hablar en español. How's your Spanish? Are you able to converse with people?
I would say my Spanish is pretty good growing up in a Spanish home. At home, I speak Spanish with my mother, my brother, my father, and my people around me.
Well, here we go. We're going to ask you to salute the East LA sports scene fans en español, darle un mensaje, un saludo cordial, because we are on the internet and we will show this very soon, and todos sus amigos, compañeros en Nueva York, and home in the Bronx, will be able to see it. Y si puede darle un mensaje breve.
Un mensaje breve
o a sus papás o a los que están viendo.
A mí me gustaría darle gracias a los padres míos que me ayudaron mucho growing up. Así ellos me ayudaron, siempre fueron a los juegos míos, siempre me llevaba a la práctica, y en el Bronx también. De la 182 y la 183, que yo me crié en el Bronx, no fue bien fácil, pero trabajamos alguna cosa ahí.
Yes. Y para los chicos, para los atletas, los basquetbolistas aquí en el sur de California, aquí en el este de Los Ángeles, un mensaje también para que ellos puedan foguear y trabajar más fuerte.
Además hay que trabajar fuerte y seguir para adelante, que además practicando, que todo un día se va a quedar en sitio. Dios te va a ayudar con todo eso. Tú además tienes que seguir practicando y jugando y no va a tener problemas.